Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Man Cuts. Today we got a re-uploaded video, and the only reason I decided to re-upload this video is just because I went back and looked at the previous video, and the quality just wasn't where I wanted it to be. So I wanted to give you guys a better quality video and hopefully dish out the game and give you guys some more pointers and tips on how you can just excel in your barber career, man, to get those nice blurry fades, man. So as you guys can see, we going with our wall balding clipper, and we just set in that first initial guideline. This guideline, this step, whatever you want to call it, is pretty self-explanatory. So I'm not going to beat you guys to death. But before I get out of here, y'all, man, listen, the beat is crazy. Shout out to my boy HBG. As always, link to all his information will be in my description. If you need any beats for tutorials, vlogs, whatever, tap in with my dog, man, and tell him Man Cut sent you, man. Show him some love, yo. I'll tap back in once we get on the next step. All right, so let's work out. So as you guys can see, we break off with our Babyliss Low Pros, and we're going up about 1 inch. Now, every step after this step right here, you want to keep it consistent. So we went up about 1 inch with this step. So when you put that 1 guard on, that 2 guard, that 1.5 guard, everything should be about 1 inch. Keep everything consistent. That ensures you're going to have a nice even fade, and everything is going to blend how it's supposed to blend. As you guys can see, after every few strokes, I bring my comb back out and I lay that hair right back down. Doing that just ensures that everything is cut evenly, so you have a nice blurry fade, nothing looking choppy. So you guys tune in. I'll tap back in once we get on the next step. So to break back off into the fade, we're going with our number 2 guard with the level all the way open. And again, we're going up about 1 inch, keeping everything consistent. That way we have a consistent and even fade. Now we have the level all the way closed with the same number 2 guard, and we're just hitting right up under where we had that number 2 guard with the level all the way open. And this technique right here is just down fading. To me, down fading is less work and is more effective. So if you're not already trying this or you're not already doing this, give it a try. Come back to the video or shoot me a DM on Instagram or whatever and let me know how it works for you. I just started down fading probably about 2 years ago myself, man. I wish I was doing it in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. Now we break off with our 1.5 guard with the level all the way open and just hitting right up under where we had that number 2 guard with the level all the way closed, keeping everything consistent. Every step on this channel, you guys will see everything is the same. After every few strokes, we take our comb or brush and we lay that hair right back down, as you guys can see. So just keep everything consistent, man, and just be patient with your process and trust your process and believe in yourself, man. That's a big thing when it comes to barbering, man. You gotta have that confidence and believe for sure. As you guys can see, man, I say this in all my other videos, the fade is already starting to come to life. It's not all the way there, but we're starting to give it a foundation. And as you guys can see, we have the level all the way closed with that same 1.5 guard, and we're gonna hit right up under where we had that number 1.5 guard with the level all the way open. And the reason I said I feel like this is less work is just because you're literally keeping the same guard on and you have that same guard doing more work, so you don't have to keep on picking that same guard back up. So like I said, give it a try, man, and let me know if it works for you, and I'll tap back in with you guys when we get on that next step. All right, so let's keep working out. We almost there. So we break back off into the fade with our number 1 guard with the level all the way open. And we're just hitting right up under where we had that 1.5 guard with the level all the way closed. And we're just starting to bring that fade to life, man. If you can't see it, I promise you in the next couple steps, you will see this fade come to life right before your eyes. So as you guys can see, man, no matter what step, no matter what guard or anything that I'm using, what step I'm on, everything is the same, man. It's consistent. After every few strokes, I'm gonna comb, I'll brush that hair right back down. And literally, man, fading is just stacking your guards. That's how you get a nice blurry fade. Like, I'm not gonna say that's the only way, but mainly a blurry fade comes from the guards being stacked perfectly. You know what I mean? And then, of course, detailing is going to give you that nice blurry fade as well. And as you guys can see, we got that same 1 guard just with the level all the way closed now. So we're gonna hit right up under where we had that one guard with the level all the way open. And the reason again that I say down fading is a lot more, to me it's efficient, just because you're maximizing each guard to its fullest potential. So you don't have to keep picking up this guard and that guard and hoping it works. Use that guard till you can't use it no more. And if it doesn't do what you needed to do, the next guard will make it happen. So as you guys can see now, we have our half guard, our 0.5 guard with the level all the way open, and we're just corner working. If you guys have talked to me one-on-one outside of YouTube, through Instagram or whatever, I tell you guys, I honestly feel like the half guard, the zero guard, is just a detailing guard. I don't feel like it's a guard that, you know what I'm saying, is needed to really set in a guideline. To me, it always just brings a fade together. So we start off with the level open with the half guard, then we go halfway and we hit right up under where we had the level all the way open, drop a little bit below that, and then we go halfway, and then right up under where we went halfway, we come back with the level all the way closed on our half guard. And again, each guard, we're gonna push it and maximize it to its fullest potential. And doing that, to me, you know, again, it's time consuming, because you don't have to keep on picking this guard up and worrying about trying to figure this and that out. Use that guard to its fullest potential. Make that guard do everything you needed to do. And again, if it doesn't, your next guard will do it. The next step will do it, I promise you. If you haven't tried down fading, give it a try, man, and just give it some time. It's a different type of fading technique, but give it some time. Be patient with it. So to break off, to blend that first initial guideline out, we're going with the level halfway, and then we're just gonna start flicking it out. And again, I've said this in previous videos, man, no matter what type of clipper you're using, 9 times out of 10, if you set it in with a ball and clipper, a trimmer, or whatever, like, man, that clipper is not going to get it out unless you have your clipper zero gap. So don't get discouraged. Don't feel like you're messing up. Just follow back up with whatever you set in that first initial guideline and just flick it out. And the level's all the way closed, and we're just going to blend them on out. And as you guys can see, it's still a faint little line right there. But again, don't worry about that. We're going to come back and we're going to take care of that. But as you guys can see, even at the very bottom, we're going to make sure after every few strokes, we're going to comb that hair right back down. Make it do what it do. And as you guys can see, man, it's doing what it need to do. So I'll tap back in once we get on the next step. So I know that footage right there was a little blurry, but as you guys can see, the Babers Low Pros really didn't do that bad of a job getting that ball guideline out. So at the end of the day, man, you probably could send your client out the chair like this. I just believe in giving my clients my absolute best. So I'm gonna come back and fine tune and get that line out. In my eyes, if I can see that line, somebody else in the world can see that line, man. But that's the end of the video. If you're new, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, man, everybody just be blessed, man, and keep grinding.